始まりました。No, what is this notification? Why am I getting these? I mean, I appreciate it, but I guess I watch their channels, so. I guess it means I can spam some emotes then. Okay. ぶっちゃけちょっと疲れた。いいなぁ。日本に住んでたらね。これは誰？ああ、この人フォローしてるからか。しょうがない。はい。と、まあ、ツイッター閉じてね。はい、始めよう。まず、メールとかもやらないとね。Oh, hey. I guess we get free last pass. That's interesting. Through the school anyway. Although I wonder what happens after we graduate. I imagine that means we have to get our own account, which isn't really appealing, but anyway. Yeah. So, right, we still don't have any answer about that. You should look at this class and check out the homework because that's gonna be due. 疲れた。でもこれ乗り越えれば1週間は自由なんだよね。自由と言いながらあれを、はい、だからもうイラストも閉じて。Okay, so example 10.4 on page 390, but now with the non-uniform mass density rho xy equals kx. Okay. Well, yeah, let's just start working. No way around it. Yeah. Oh, Skullmeat, welcome back. Welcome back. Today is a study day. Yeah. as if it's any other day, but or as if any other day isn't a study day. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna get started. Yeah. Not been a good day. Shoot, what happened? Wait, which one of these did I drink? That's this one. Server issues. Oh shoot. Is it hardware or is it like or deciding right? Okay, so that's clearly a hardware thing then. Yeah, shoot. No idea, no logs, no thing. Oh, that's weird. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, kind of hard to kind of hard to diagnose without any logs. Yeah. Notice the item firmware was out of date and updated that along with the SXI. So far, so good. Fingers crossed. Okay. Yeah, hopefully it works out. Yeah. Okay, so let's look at example 10.4. Intel remote access control. Okay. Oh, you know, okay, I know I saw that abbreviation somewhere. Sounded, oh shoot, that's not what I wanted to close. Where is, no, I want to access my textbook. Yeah. It's sweet. I've never used it, I mean, as you can tell, but I know someone who bought a lot of old Dell hardware, so he mentioned it a couple times as well. Yeah. Let's see. You started earlier. Oh, right, yeah. Dude, sorry, I just realized. Yeah, LSAO, so we're, what is it? Are we in daylight savings time? Begin, yeah. So it began, daylight savings time began on the 14th. So that's why I'm probably an hour earlier than what you usually expect because of that. Yeah. So yeah, actually that really screwed me up because like I think my internal, like my biological clock, so to speak, like isn't really, you know, synced with daylight savings time yet. So I've been like I've been getting up like I've been in effectively it's felt like I had to get up an hour, like what do you call it, an hour earlier. And Iraq lets you manage control server remotely when it's powered. Really? You can even so. Oh, okay. Wow, that's convenient. Okay. Awesome. It's not a consumer thing. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the guy had like a full like server rack in his house. So I imagine he's probably buying like, I think he was buying old Dell hardware. I'm actually not sure. Sounded like it sounded like a jet engine, so I imagine it was server. Or yeah. Anyway, yeah. So that's convenient. Okay. So yeah, we'll hopefully figure out what the whole server resetting thing was. Yeah. Classes are going good for now. All right, sounds good. That's good to hear. Yeah, I'm hanging in there with my classes as well. I'm trying to get the screen mirror to freaking work already, but you know. Why is this not working? Come on. I kind of want to go for some fruit tea, but yeah. You have an R710. Okay. That's pretty. It's a pretty good one, isn't it? Or I think it's one of the newer ones, right? So I don't know. Can't keep track of Dell hardware. Anyway, but yeah, hopefully, yeah. So fingers crossed, right? Hopefully it gets. Hopefully it was just a matter of updating everything. Yeah. Geography professor and history professor are the best ones in the school. Okay, awesome. You were able to, snag some of the good professors. Mission critical. Well, I mean, I don't know what mission critical is in the context of you, because I don't know what the mission is, but I imagine. Well, basically, if it goes down, well, it's not supposed to go down, right? Yeah. Sorry, let me just open this again. There we go. And the blur is working. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so I need example 10.3 or 10.4. What? Oh. Right. This doesn't scan any of that. 9, 10. What was that? It must be outside, but what was that? Example 10.1. 10.2, 10.3, 10.4, here we go. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. Let's see for the mission critical thing. Yeah. So, yeah, hopefully you can get it up quickly then. And can't as until Tuesday repairing her PC. Oh shoot. Okay. Yeah, no problem. Again, do it at whatever pace is best for you. Sucks about the PC. Hopefully, you can get it fixed easily. And Konosuba, yeah, welcome back. Yeah, we're doing some more studying, and I've kind of reached the point with the character model update where I'm like, I don't have the skills to make it any better at the moment, nor the time to gain those skills to make it better at this moment. So I'm reaching a point where I'm like, I think I'm about done with it, and then ready to export it to Cubism. So I think we're about a week behind in terms of or I'm about a week behind in terms of my initial plan, but whatever. At least we'll get some stuff done. Okay. And then as soon as starting Friday evening, I think I'm gonna just am I gonna get any sleep this upcoming week? I don't know, but I think I'm gonna have to just stockpile some coffee and like yeah. Okay, so anyway, whatever the case that may be, I need to get this done, and I have an assignment due tomorrow and the day after as usual. Or sorry, not tomorrow. Tomorrow evening and Friday evening as usual. So unfortunately, we need to tackle those before we can fuck sleep. Yeah, except for the fact that we have next week off, but I know for a fact that I have an exam on, I believe, March the 2nd. So I can't just say fuck sleep because I need to be able to study for that. I wish I could say fuck sleep, but fuck sleep during spring break only. Yeah. Yeah, during the spring break only. Yeah. But I'm a bit excited because, well, actually, I have no idea where that BlackBerry keyboard breakout thing I ordered from Sweden is. I didn't order tracking because it wasn't like expedited shipping plus tracking. It's just tracking, so I didn't really order it. I was hoping it would arrive soon so I could show it off, but burp. Yeah. Oh, did you end up? So you did put the order in for the Zone cans, right? Has that shipped yet? Or yeah. I mean, I guess arriving by the weekend is probably gonna be a little bit tough, but not yet. Ah, shoot. Well, I mean, I don't. Well, actually, I have spring break next week, so that's good for me. But I don't think you get any time off, right? So, so I was gonna say at least you drink it over spring break, but I was like, wait, no, that doesn't. It doesn't work like that. Yeah, but okay, awesome. At least it's ordered. All right, so whatever. Example 10.4, but this time using non-uniform mass density. So 10.4 was let's see, here it is. Move the microphone so I can actually turn my head. All right, so it's principal axes of a cube around a corner. So find the principal axes and corresponding moments for the cube of example 10.2 rotating about its corner. So 10.2 cube about a corner. I'm pretty sure, yeah, okay. Yeah. So essentially the setup is like this. Oh, no, it's not. It's like this. Make sure we have the right axes. Excuse me. Oh, and I gotta go buy some tea again. All right, so we have this setup where each side is of length A. Okay. Only this time, I believe in example 10.2, we just computed the inertia tensor. Yeah. Of course, this time I believe we want the... What were we trying to find? Can't remember. Okay. Oh, whatever. So we had the inertia tensor. You know, we're just going to... I guess we can pull that as a given. So this isn't really problem 1. This is example 10.4. Let's go through that and make sure we know the steps for that first. So it's mu times, and I believe mu is just a constant, right? Just jamming in tunes, enjoying some drinks. All right, sounds good. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, let me double check. So which I don't remember which line they pulled this from. So we have 8. Did anyone hear like the Nintendo DS like that sound effect? So weird. Anyway, whatever. Okay, so 10.49 is where they pulled. I think I'm alcoholic by now. You're a functioning alcoholic, right? Jokes aside, I mean, you know, it's fine. It's not like you're, you know, outside like yelling at oh man, dude, you gotta see some of the people that wander around the neighborhood here, because they are, you'd think they're drunk, but it's probably more that they're just mentally insane and need some help, but which is kind of an unfortunate thing, but anyway. But yeah, you gotta we're on drugs. I wonder if it's drugs, because you'd think just by the stereotypes of the community here that's probably more drugs, actually, now that you mention it. Yeah, interesting. It's yeah, right, exactly, right? You'd think they're, yeah, but yeah, man, there, like I think I told you guys, right? Sorry, while I look for line 10 point, or equation 10.49, I told you guys, right? Like, there's this one guy that was just like yelling every night about like, or no, it wasn't every night. There was one guy that was yelling every night, but it was There's one guy that was yelling. It was in the it was usually late afternoon. He'd start yelling, but it was like he was yelling about Sally, and he was like apologizing or something, and he'd be yelling at like right up in front of our residence hall. So 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 I don't know what that guy was on. But then there's also this is what I've heard from the one of the other dorms. But apparently there's another guy that's just like yelling at the top of his lungs every evening. You can faintly hear it from here, but well, not today. But you used to be able to faintly hear it from here. So, so like compared to that, you know, as long as you're not one of those guys that are yelling at the sky at midnight, then yeah. I mean, I guess relative to that, everyone's functional, but okay. Anyway, yeah. So okay, so it was mu equals ma squared over 12, and then we had this weird matrix. I wonder why they didn't. They simplified the matrix in a later step, but maybe I don't know. Maybe there's some convenient cancellation that occurs if you leave it in the unsimplified state. So that was 10.3, 10. Well, that was from 10.2, but I was passing 10.3. Okay. So we were given this information. Oh, it literally says mu equals ma squared, which has dimensions of moment of inertia, ma squared over 12. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, right. Because that'd be is it m kilograms? So it's kilograms meters squared. Is that right? Whatever. So since I is not diagonal, it's clear that our original chosen axes parallel to the edges of the cube are not the principal axes. To find the principal axes, we must find the directions of omega that satisfy the eigenvalue equation I omega equals lambda omega, right? Wait a sec. At what step do we need the density, non-uniform mass density, where k is a constant? Outside of the cube, the density is 0. Oh, okay, so literally step 1 here would be different because the inertia tensor should just be different because the mass density is not uniform. So let's go back to 10.2. Yeah. Find the moment of inertia tensor for a uniform solid cube of mass, blah blah blah, be the same cube rotating about its center. Okay, so this trap case extended mix. Oh, sorry, I don't know which one you're listening to right now. I don't know if it's on your server. Well, actually, what you said. Well, anyway, yeah. So sorry, I don't know which melting steel beams. Or wait, is that the song title, or are you just as a figure of speech? I'm not sure anymore. Sorry. So, okay. Take a quick. Well, actually, I'm gonna keep. Okay, now someone's yelling. I'll made for Waka. Well, I guess Waka's pretty popular then, because there's a lot of. It seemed like a lot of songs designed for it coming out recently, but anyway, right. So it should just be the triple integral. It's a cube, so 0 to a triple integral, where we put the equation for the mass density in where k is where the hell is k? Oh, they do give us the equation. Okay, for muse dash. Oh, interesting. Okay. I don't know how popular muse dash is, but okay. I know a lot of people are playing it, but I didn't realize it was so popular that, you know, people just have songs made for it, or they can hire. As usual, I suck at yeah. Oh wait, I can't be listening to this. Wait, let me just bookmark it. I gotta actually focus. So there. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's saved. Okay. Right. So let me just double check first. So they're saying equation 1037, 1038. 1037 was just the sum integral different. Okay. So for each So that should be for the diagonals, and this is the integral form of 1038, the off-diagonal equation. Okay, so I guess it's just do each step, yeah. So we know that from 1037 we said that the diagonal components can be expressed as this sum for discrete discrete bodies, for discrete bodies in a system. And then the non-diagonal terms in the moment in the inertia tensor can be expressed as this sum. Of course, when it's a continuous, or when the mass density is an equation like this and it's continuous, we have to use the integral form of the equation. So I guess just triple integral of and it's gonna be rho. Oh, I guess I have to do it per term then, don't I? Is that right? It's rho the mass density equation. Yeah, because in this case it's a constant, but in my case it's not. So I have to do, I guess, rho times y squared plus z squared dy, or dz dy dx, which is just going to be, okay, it's going to be triple integral k x to the fourth, y to the fourth, z to the fourth, multiplied by y squared plus z squared, dz yx. And this is on your radio. Oh, okay. Wait, your radio? Wait, I thought your radio was on the server. You were in the middle of fixing. I mean, I guess not, but okay. Yeah, sorry, I gotta focus though. So yeah, so we're gonna just, I'm gonna just call that d tau for convenience, because I mean it's a volume integral, and I don't want to write everything out. So yeah. Then there's going to be 0 to a in each dimension, x, or k x to the fourth, y to the sixth, z to the fourth, d tau plus 0 to a, or a to 0, k x to the fourth, y to the fourth, z to the sixth, d tau. Then we just do these integrals separately. Man, someone's having fun out there. Oh, you're right, classes. Yeah, sounds good, LSAL. Yeah, thanks for popping by. Take care, stay safe. Have a good evening. We'll see you later. Yeah, oisumi. Oh, it is for now. It's run. Oh, okay. Oh, you're just making sure it doesn't like randomly reboot again. Okay. Hopefully it stays that way. Okay. Yeah. Hopefully. It's hard to know since, yeah. Guess it's gonna be 1/5 a to the 5th, 1/7 a to the 7th, 1/5 a to the 5th, plus, well, it should be the same thing here. It should be k 1/5 a to the 5th, 1/5 a to the 5th, 1/7 a to the 7. Yeah, okay. So I mean, in practice it's the same. It's just going to be a to the 22nd, I guess. No, what am I? It's a to the 17th. What am I saying? And then just 2 times whatever the denominator here is. 25 times 7. 60 would be 150, so 175. Is that right? 557. $175, yeah. Okay. Is that really right? I mean, I guess, yeah, okay, so we'll go with that. Man, someone is having, what is going on up there? It's the middle of the week, too, like, go home and study. What is going on outside? I mean, if I was in any other, city, I don't think I'd really wonder, but, like, everyone here is a student, right? Like, go study. What the heck? Oh, okay, so I see the reason why the equation here simplified so nicely to end up with this weird ass massive a with like a massive exponent. That's just because the mass density has an a in the denominator. There's an a cubed in the denominator, so that's why that. Okay, so by observation, we should be able to see that if we evaluate this for... Actually, wait, is that true? Okay, so sanity check. Let's do the other diagonal terms. Sanity check. It's going to be entire integral, the mass density equation. For y, it would be x squared z squared, yeah. Was that x to the 4th? Yeah, x to the 4th. Y to the 4th, z to the 4th. X squared plus z squared. Yeah, so 511, or sorry, no. It's going to be 511. It's going to be, It's going to be 575 plus 57. Yeah, so yeah, by observation, just looking at how the integrals are constructed. This should be the same for all diagonal terms. Okay, so then let's do ixy, which is going to be the negative integral of, where is it? Oh, it's just the terms included, so it's going to be rho times, in this case, xy. So we're going to get negative triple integral, or we'll just leave it like that. Oops. It's going to be k x to the fourth, y to the fourth, c to the fourth, times xy, tau, sine of negative integral k, x5, y5, c4, d tau. Since none of the components are coupled, we can just put it into each its own integral. And then negative k, a to the 12/17. Oh, so they're all over to 17th, okay. Over 6 times 6 times 5, which is probably like 180. 180, yeah. Man, if both the denominators were the same, that would have been so convenient. Whatever. Alright, so then by observation, for any combination of, diagonal components, this should just be the same. So then this should be I equals probably like 5, so 75. Oh, I was about to type in the chat. 35, okay. $36, okay. Okay, so we got our inertia tensor. So we want to find the principal axes of this. Okay. And I guess we'll just call this mu. Oh wait, no, these aren't right. 疲れた。36、9と9で割るっていう手はあるのか。There's really no cancellation. Actually, wait, this isn't right though. I guess that part was. But this part actually also was, yeah. 3 lambda over 36 squared. So we have this one stray 36 cubed term. I guess I have 2 of them actually. What do we have? 2? 1, 2, 3 of those, 3 of those. Yeah. Okay. So I guess we can take these 2. Okay, so that's not divisible. Why does 286 divided by 35 give me a CVS pharmacy listing? Whatever. What is 286 divisible by, seriously? One, 2, 11, 13, 22, 26, 143. And then itself. Seriously. Is that really what I was supposed to get here? Is this really supposed to be this much of a pain? Like at this step, what else could I have done? I could multiply by 35 and 36. That'd give me 70s on the diagonals, and then 36 on the off diagonals. Or, no, it'd give me 35 on the off diagonals, and it would give me 72 on the on diagonals, I think. Yeah. Does that make it easier? 35 and 72. Those don't share anything. Yeah, they don't collapse for some reason. Sometimes I wonder if they actually, if someone's actually attempted these problems and checked how crazy the numbers get. Oh, Reiner, welcome back. Has anyone noticed the new, small but new trend bringing long forgotten anime back with second seasons on continuation 5 to 8 years? You know, I don't. Well, first of all, for the regular at Magic High School, I was expecting that to get a second season just because of how popular it was. Um, the Higurashi, honestly, I'm not sure what to say about. Devil as a part timer. That was super unexpected for me. I totally thought they gave up on that, but so I was surprised to hear about that. Yeah, and yeah, No Game No Life not coming back is kind of a sore spot. Yeah, but yeah. I mean, Higurashi, I expected to get rebooted at some point. I never really connected it to this recent trend, but yeah. Part of me wants to be a little bit cynical and say it's like to boost sales. Although I don't know if Devil as a Partner really needed a boost in sales. I know a lot of people were asking for season 2, so I'm happy about that. Um, Although, yeah, No Game No Life. Hello, I've watched the movie enough times. In fact, I've watched the movie so much that I noticed the current English translations that are up online totally mess up the meaning of the finale, and I think it's because they translate from the novel, and they tried to because they forced in some text that clearly wasn't in there. Um, but Yeah, so No Game No Life, anyone? Yeah, when the hell are they gonna do that? I don't know. Um, but but yeah. Um, I mean, I appreciate the trend. I think it's better than I think it's better than there's some shows that keep going where I wonder how the hell or was this greenlit for another season? But um, yeah. I hope they continue the trend. I'd like to see a season 2 of this isn't gonna come out of nowhere, but A Sister Is All You Need. I think that really deserves a second season. I thought it was really good. I thought it was really fun. Um, but yeah, that just kind of crossed my mind as a show that also kind of deserves a second season. But yeah. Although the 5 to 8 year gap is kind of an interesting thing because that's happened with a lot of shows recently, hasn't it? Where the sequels come out after a significant hiatus, or with significant, like you could argue Log Horizon kind of fits the bill too, right? Log Horizon was on hiatus since the author got caught for tax fraud. You'd think for a guy that shows, or that put so much focus on the economy in his novels, that he'd be careful about something like tax fraud, but you know. Okay, so I don't know how the hell I'm supposed to simplify this. It's time to use Mathematica. Ooh. Oh, you can just type in eigenvalues. A 100, 107, and 2. Interesting. Okay. Alcohol makes me sleepy. I mean, go to sleep if you feel sleepy. There's nothing. There's no shame in that. Okay, so you're supposed to be able to get 107, 107, and 2. I'm tempted to even just do that, or do just compute it all out then. 72 minus lambda times minus. Even Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.0 made just along its pattern on the show. Yeah, although Evangelion's always hitting production roadblocks, so might not be the but yeah, it might just be that's the cycle, yeah, which is honestly frustrating as a viewer, but I guess yeah, as long as you don't pull a One Punch Man and just like totally botch the second season. Yeah, I'm still a little bit sore about that. That's still a sore spot for me. I thought One Punch Man season 2 was honestly going to be better. Is this the only lambda cubed I have? There's only one lambda squared out here. Okay. Yeah, so I guess there's only one. Let's see what the lambda is. That's negative 72 squared lambda minus 3 times 72 lambda. Yeah, is this really supposed to simplify? I'm getting some. I'm being a little bit. I have my doubts now. It's kind of an insane number to be looking at. Usually means that something messed up. It's not a very happy looking equation. Oh wait, these aren't. I'm supposed to flip the signs. Kind of hard when I mix with Mountain Dew. Yeah, so I guess you got caffeine plus sleepiness. I wonder. Yeah. But yeah, yeah. I wonder. What it is. Plus, minus, plus, minus, plus. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can factor any of this insane stuff. Oh, this is lambda squared. It's not 172 either. Let's see. So 72 cubed is... Huh? Is it really supposed to be that? Oh wait, it's not cubed, it's just 72 times 3. It's not supposed to be that big of a number yet. 216. Okay. And now we have some crazy numbers. We got 72 cubed or squared plus 3 times 72 minus 3 times 35 squared. I'm getting so tired of this, I think I might just say, like, because we're allowed to use Wolfram Alpha and Mathematica on homework. I'm tempted to just say, F it, this is the answer. Fight me. Times 72 times 35 squared plus 2 times 35 cubed. 108,438. Yeah, yeah, no, I'm definitely in the I don't have time to try to compute this thing anymore. Unless that divides by 216 really easily. No, it doesn't. What do I say? What is this even supposed to be, really? You know what? Yeah, no, screw all this. If they give a number like this, I'm just gonna say, do you really expect me to solve that? Or do you really expect me to do that calculation? If they do, I think I'd say F it. I'll just take the points loss. Go to the next problem rather than spend an hour on, like, a determinant. Let's see, what happened? So, about no can let the meaning way longer since it was used as evidence against anime in Australia? Really? Anime should be, like, separate layer bell. And Dushia be cute and scary. Hey, let's call me. Did you see the there was a clip of Dushia responding to a super chat, and it was so a guy sent a super chat saying, you know, I'm gonna go to the shower and I'm gonna have the stream on high volume and so on and so forth. So she starts like pretending like the person who, or she starts pretending like the viewers are her girlfriend. It's like, are you cheating on me? Like like, you know, like shouting to you know, to make the family or the person, to make that viewer's family think he was like cheating on someone, or like maybe he has a girlfriend or something. I don't know if it was translated, but that was a fun clip. They're just drawings, detailed motion drawings, but still drawings. Yeah. So I didn't know about that no game no life thing, but yeah. I'll see if I can find that Rushia clip, but yeah. What was I doing? Oh, you know what? The eigenvalue is going to be a little bit different. So let me just do the eigenvalue computation, but here. Okay. Watching the Valentine's Day clip. I haven't seen any Valentine's Day ones for, you know, because but jokes aside, I haven't watched many yet, so yeah. And I feel like all I've watched recently are just like drawing tutorials and mixing or vocal mixing tutorials and stuff, which I mean, I guess kind of does summarize everything I've been doing recently. But okay, 2 of 35, negative 1, 36, 136, 2, 35, 35, yeah, okay. Oh yeah, well those are crazy numbers. You know, I wondered. I don't think they want us to get these crazy. Excuse me, these crazy numbers. I am kind of wondering if I even have the right equation. Okay, one last shot. We're gonna try to put the original numbers in. It was actually 2 over 175. For these, and then 1 over 180. I don't know how much factoring out that 1/5 was gonna really influence the complexity of the answer, but maybe it did. Oh yeah, it totally doesn't make the answer any cleaner. It just, yeah. I think it's just a matter of like, your answer is just going to be insane, deal with it. Which I would be fine with if we were allowed to use Wolfram Alpha on the exam. Or Mathematica. But we're not, so I guess on the exam, if we ever get this question, I'll just have to be like, oh, well, there goes my grade. Or realistically, I'll just skip it, but... Found the shower one? Oh, it is translated? Okay, yeah. Yeah, that was a good one, yeah. She sure knows how to... Yeah. Anyway, okay, so now we have our eigenvalues. Okay. Awesome, except that's not what we were looking for. We need to do stuff with that. Okay, so now we can find the eigenvectors, right? 1070, which we must examine for each of the eigenvalues, right? And 1070 was, well, it's the eigenvalue equation. It's, so now if we do I minus lambda times omega equals 0, then we get, for lambda equals 107 over 6300 ka to the 17th. What a disgusting number that is. We have I minus gotta make room on each row to actually fit the computation. We get minus 107 over 6300 on all the diagonals. What the hell is 2 over 107 or 175 minus 107 divided by 6300? Can this give it to me in fractions? Actually, no, I guess that makes sense. Of course, it'd be negative 180, because then... What am I missing? Put the equation in. This should give me the eigenvalues of it, which it does. Over 90. So I get negative 180. And 1 over 90. Wait, what? Why? Negative 180. We got negative 180 in each of those spots. And then... Yeah, okay, so for lambda equals 107 over 6300, you get negative 180 essentially everywhere. Or negative 1 over 180 everywhere, essentially. You really only get one equation from this, right? Yeah. You just get that each component should be... Yeah, you get the sum of components is equal to 0. Yeah, so... Yeah, in fact, you get no information besides that. Alright, well, I guess that makes sense, because there's going to be some ambiguity with the one with the duplicated eigenvector, so let's focus on the one with the unique eigenvalue, sorry. So let's focus on the one that had a unique eigenvalue. And Wolfram says that's going to end up being 1 divided by 3150. That's 1 over 90. Okay, see, that makes more sense. We can do something with that. We actually get unique equations from the matrix that way. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, because see, that implies then that if you were to factor out, say, well, yeah, 180, or negative 180. If you were to factor out negative 180, you'd get that. Let's just write each column first. 1 over 90 wx plus 1 over negative 180 wy plus 1 over negative 180 wc. And then you get the same thing except with the 190 and with the 90 and the 180s flipped in each line. And so you get 2wx plus or minus wy minus wz equals 0. You get negative 1wx plus 2y, or wy, minus wz equals 0. You get negative wx minus wy plus 2wz equals 0. Alright, these, which implies then that wx equals 1/2 wy plus wz, and so on and so forth with all the equations. So then we should just be able to I guess we can just sum them all, couldn't we? Subtracting the second equation from the first, we see that wx equals wy. Oh, I guess it is. Yeah, okay. Let's see what they're doing. It's really just looking purely for the cancellation of the WZ component. Okay. Oh, the screen mirroring broke again. I mean, I guess my power's pretty low, or my iPad's charge is pretty low too, so I guess I'll just... you know what, let's just charge it right now. Oops. Alright. Yep, low battery. I know. Okay. So... Oh, I see. So we're supposed to interpret... Whoa. What was that? Flashed all of a sudden. Anyway, okay. So they say that... Right, so for the duplicated eigenvalue one, we end up getting wx plus wy plus wz equals 0. They say, though, that note that wx plus wy plus wz equals 0 can be viewed as a scalar, or as the scalar product of w with the vector 1, 1, 1. Right, so we could define that equation just fundamentally as w times eigenvector 1. Thus, equation 10.78 states that simply that w times e1 equals 0. So w needs only to be orthogonal to our first principal axis, e. In other words, any two orthogonal directions, e2 and e3, that are perpendicular to e will serve as the other two principal axes, both with moment of inertia, lambda 2 equals lambda 3 equals whatever we got. Okay. Freedom in choosing the last two principal axes directly relate to the circumstance of the last two eigenvalues are equal. When all three eigenvalues are different, each one leads to unique direction for the corresponding principal axis. Okay. If we were to reevaluate the inertia tensor with respect to new axes in the directions e1, e2, e3, then the new matrix I prime would be diagonal with the principal moments down the diagonal. In the process of finding the principal axes of a body is described as the diagonalization of the inertia tensor. Okay. They want us to do this example with what we got, or what they gave us, that equation, that annoying equation they gave us. Not you. Here. They say repeated on page 390. Okay. So I assume... Mm-hmm. Taking a while to charge. It's about 10 o'clock. I might go out for a snack or something. Oh wait, no, I need to download the VODs that I haven't backed up yet. Okay, which ones have I backed up so far? I'm gonna use this to take a break real quick. Crap, I have no idea what day this one was from. '94-16 or 94-016-8943. I need to put a clock, or I need to put a calendar or something on my stream so I know which one was from which day. Let's go. Actually, we can use the size of the file actually to kind of figure it out. So this is length 4 hours 36 minutes 1 second. Oh, so it must have been this VOD then, or this stream then. Okay. So then. I better log the file names too while I'm at it. Oops. Okay, so it's this stream. So the next one to download is this one. Okay. Meanwhile, I need to change this file's name. Oh, I don't have any more information about these. Shoot. What stream was this? Nope. And now the speaker is busted, as usual. There we go. What stream is this? Okay. Oh, Reiner. All right, sounds good. Yeah, thanks for coming by. Take care, stay safe. Have a good, I guess, week. Yeah, see you later. Thanks for coming by. Well, it's me. I'm gonna figure out what. I can't remember what day this was from. I wonder if I go to Twitch and go to my schedule, will it tell me? I should have memoed this. Mute the stream. Will it tell me? It must have been on March the 3rd. Go any further back than that? No, it deletes the information along with it. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know when those streams were, but I mean, granted, they weren't really engaging anyway, so whatever. Right. Oh, shoot. Wait, no, I didn't want to close that window. Great. Let's try doing that again. Producer. We want to start downloading files from the 7th onward. Yeah, okay. There we go. Do these streams really not have any information on them? It has the download date. Unfortunately, it doesn't have anything beyond that. Whatever, we'll just let it go. All right, let's see, how much was it charged? We're at 11%. Great. Apple Pencil's thankfully fully charged, but... All right, so I guess we're just gonna keep going. Leave it charged while it's going, but... Okay, so we know the eigenvalue of this, or the eigenvector of that then. So okay, there the download started. Okay. As usual, it totally makes my PC come to a halt, but I mean that's why I have a streaming PC separate from my actual PC. I don't know why downloading makes it. Do that, but anyway. Okay, so that was a quick or example 10.4, which I guess I've essentially done for Uruse. Yeah, I think they have their sense of like time messed up because today isn't a weekend. They're usually really noisy on the weekend, but today isn't a weekend. I think they might have, you know, I think daylight savings time kind of got to them. I don't think they have their calendars set up properly. From 10.2, instead of a uniform wheel, you use a uniform sphere. Okay. To illustrate the result, 10.18, that the total kinetic energy of a body is just the rotational kinetic energy relative to any point that is instantaneously at rest, do the following. Write down the kinetic energy of a uniform wheel rolling with speed v along a flat road. It is the sum of the energy of the center of mass motion and the rotation about the center of mass. Now write it as the energy of the definition. Okay, sorry, so the 7th, so then you want the 8th now. Download. Okay. Okay. Illustrate 10.18. What's 10.18? To illustrate the result, okay, so we want to prove this. Write down the kinetic energy of a wheel, or uniform wheel, mass m, rolling along. Okay. Rather than uniform wheel, we use uniform sphere. Okay, so let's get the moment of inertia of a uniform sphere. Okay, so write down the kinetic energy of a uniform wheel rolling as the sum of energies with the. Okay, so we want the kinetic energy. Center mass motion. About the center mass. So the rotational one is going to be, what was it? Initial rotation is 1/2 I omega squared, so now 1/2 mv squared plus 1/2 substitute I, which is 2/5 mr squared omega squared. So we get 1/2 mv squared plus 1/5 mr squared omega squared. Oh, wait a sec. I'm not sure how to calculate both the moments of inertia, I and I prime. Oh, shoot. Okay. How do we do that again? Oh, this, I think this is the one where you use spherical coordinates and then it becomes really convenient. Wow, my computer's laggy. Oh, it's because it's downloading. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Oh, they do it in... Oh, they do use the thin disk one, and then... Interesting. Okay. Is that the only way to do it? It looks like most people teach it like that, don't they? Yeah. Okay. Oh, I kind of want to go for a snack. Kind of want to go for a snack. I don't. Do I really want to spend that money? Today is what, Wednesday? Yeah. Okay. Oh, there, it finished downloading. Okay. So we did the 7th, 8th. Now we're on the 9th. Ooh. Did they ever give us the disk derivation that I can just quote? No. So crap. Do I want to? Find the uniform wheel, we use uniform sphere. Okay. Okay, so we're given... Okay, so yeah, let's do that then. Oops. Oof. On it. I should have bought more snacks or something. What is DM? squared, so Alright, so 1/2 r squared is gonna be then instead 1/2 lowercase r squared times what is this dm? dm is, I guess, the infinitesimal mass. Okay. Yeah. Right, dm is the infinitesimal mass. Say rho dv and rho dv. I don't know what that is, but that's gonna be dv is gonna be pi r squared dx. So then dm equals rho pi r squared dx. So then di we get 1/2 m r squared rho pi r squared dx, or 1/2 m r 1/2 m rho r to or rho pi r to the 4th dx equals di. Okay, so to think I'd have to do these derivations again. Yeah, it's whatever. So di equals 1/2 m rho pi times r squared minus x squared, quantity squared, dx. And then we want to integrate that from over the whole sphere. Okay. Still not downloading yet. So 7, 8, 9. I guess I need to start downloading the 10th then. All right, and we're gonna integrate from, I guess, negative r to r, right? Yeah, negative r to r. They never give us rho. Oh, I guess we can just determine it later because it's a constant. Yeah. All right, so. Okay. All right, so what is that then? So we have 2 minus 2/3 plus, okay, so I can just do that. It's going to be 30 over 15, r to the 5th, 10, 15, r to the 5th, 6 over 15, r to the 5th. So you get 20, you get 36, so you get 26 over 15. I think. That's weird. They get 16 over 15. I'm off by 10. Why would that be? Oh, times 5, you get 10. Times 3, you get 6. R to the 4th times x r to the fifth minus negative r to the fifth, you get 2r to the fifth. What? Oh. What happened? That was weird. What did I do wrong? Okay, so it's r squared minus x squared, right? So you get r to the fourth minus... Oh, there's a 2 here. Yeah. Okay, so that times 5 would be 20. Okay, there's that extra 10 that we needed. Alright, so that gives us our 16 out of 15. So then I is equal to 1/2 m rho pi 16 over 15 r to the fifth. Okay, so rho for uniform sphere equals mass over volume, which equals m over 4/3 pi r cubed. So if we shove that into our equation, we have 1/2 m times rho, which is m over 4 pi r cubed. Where did the m... It's 1/2 r squared d... Oh, you know what? This is what I'm supposed to do. There's no m up here. You're right, because that infinitesimal mass, that's something that was a thing we integrated over, so there's no way it would be included. I kind of really want to go for a hot dog again, but my wallet. Yeah, it's a little bit too expensive. $4 a hot dog is a little bit too expensive, even though it is a really good hot dog. So we end up with 2/5 mr squared. Yeah. Okay, so well, that thing downloaded. Stream Manager broke because of that weird File Explorer thing from earlier. Okay, so anyway, back to what I was doing. So we finished downloading 1, 2, 3, 4 from the 7th. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So then the next one to download would be this one. Download. Okay. So then we have this. Now we are allowed to cite 2/5 mr squared as our moment of inertia. Okay. So omega. You see in geometry that omega equals V over R. How do you see that? Omega is the rotation, right? So, or omega is the angular velocity. Well, for a sphere or for I feel like that should just be so I feel like omega should still be V over R. So then really want that hot dog actually.最近まともに飯食ってないからな。Alright, so if it is just omega equals V over R. Actually, why is that necessarily? Oh, I see. That's why they want. That's why that works out. Because the R squareds cancel. Okay, okay. It's 1/2 plus 1/5. So that's going to be in tenths. 5/7. Okay. Let's read the result. The total kinetic energy of a body is just the rotational kinetic energy relative to any point that is instantaneously at rest. Do the following. Write the kinetic energy of a uniform wheel. Sum of energies. Now write it as the energy of the rotation about the instantaneous point of contact with the road and show that you get the same answer. Okay. So let me box the stuff that I've already done. Oh, Brass, welcome back. Hey, how are you doing? Yeah, sorry, my iPad's charging, and well, I figure it's the end of the day. It's probably okay not to, it's probably okay to not show the screen every once in a while. Yeah, so just working on assignments as usual. Alright, so for I prime, we're doing, let's see. In this case, we have just a rotating motion around the point of contact I equals to 3/2 mr squared. I believe we're supposed to use the parallel axis theorem. That should let us get. Yeah, let's see how do we use that again though? I'm awesome. How about you? I'm well, I mean, if I said I was swamped in assignments, I don't think that would come as a surprise to anyone, would it? Yeah, I'm hanging in there. Just gotta submit these assignments, and then next week is spring break for us. So I'm gonna basically cram as much as I can into that week. We'll see how much I can get accomplished in that 1 week, but yeah, so I just gotta hang in there until Friday evening, and then that'll be my last submission for a bit, and, or for and then I'll have essentially the 19th or the 20th all the way up to the 27th realistically free. So yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah, so I think this will just end up being, let's see, so we had I equals 2/5 mr squared, parallel axis theorem. Let's see, IO equals IC plus MD squared. So then we have I prime is equal to IC, which is 2/5 mr squared. And we'll add to that m, which is the mass of the body, which is m again, and then d squared. In our case, d, the distance, the offset from the center of rotation is going to be just r again, I believe. Yeah. So then we should end up with 7/5 mr squared. I should be able to validate that, so Yeah, it's 7/5. Yeah. Parallel axis theorem. Ta-da! One line. Yeah. Might have took melatonin and forgot about it, so if I don't respond, me and my bipolar yeah, sounds good. I've been meaning to get like a hug pillow or something. It's my sleeping posture hasn't really been the best. And you know, if I'm gonna sleep on my side, I might as well make sure my neck stays relatively, you know, in line with my spine, right? So I've been thinking of buying one, but you know, I was surprised at how expensive they could be. So yeah, I've been having trouble doing that. Anyway, yeah, so I prime is gonna be that, and then I believe we do the same computations where then ke is then equal to 1/2 I prime omega squared, the equation for the rotational one. So ke equals 1/2 I prime, or not h prime, I keep writing h prime, I prime omega squared, so that's going to be 1/2 7/5 mr squared times omega squared, which we established earlier was just v over r squared. Or v squared over r squared. So then we just get 7/10 mv squared, which is consistent with our earlier assessment. That ke total. Yeah. There. Da. Number 2. Done. Okay. Just buy a poofy pillow, I stand mine up and sleep like that. Makes me feel taller, but I don't know why. Makes me feel taller. I've never heard of that one actually. Interesting. Okay. But yeah. Again, I was surprised at how expensive like really good pillows are though. So yeah. All right. Anyway, problem 3. I'm not actually gonna do problem 3. I'm just gonna look at it and then I'll tackle it tomorrow. I honestly have a little bit of a headache right now, so actually before I forget, where are those sleeping pills that I usually take? I'm actually out of tea as well, so oh, exactly 2 left. It's okay, I think I have another box. I'll just have to order another set. Not enough tea. Oh. I just finished drinking this. Okay. Get my wife for $78.99. Well, yeah, that's the tough thing because in some on one hand I think, okay, is your waifu, if they're your waifu, don't you think a hug pillow would be worth, you know, $80? Yeah, or like 100. Hell, you know, I think I've mentioned before, I've been to Comic Market. Like, I have seen hug pillows that go for like 200, well, it was 20,000 yen, but basically $200 a pop. And, you know, that's just the cover, right? Obviously, but like, I've seen covers that go for like $200. And the reason being that, you know, it's some popular character, but it's usually by like the the official illustrator or something. So, and you know, obviously those you know, event specific, you know, products tend to be pretty low, you know, pretty like, you know, what do you call it, like short run, like in terms of production. So like I can understand, but like so if I was that like invested in my waifu, then yeah, I guess I could buy one, but I'm not. $80 is already steep for me, like, but at the same time I know like if I'm gonna buy a pillow, I'm not gonna buy some cheap ass thing. So like it's a, you know, it's a tough spot where it's like I, you know, I want one, but I'm not willing to spend that much money. Yeah, so okay, so Taylor problem 10.5 with the following change. The density is k1 plus k2z, where k1 and k2 are positive constants. You should check that if you set k2 to 0, you should get the result on page 764. So what is the result on page 764? In fact, why are they citing a page like halfway, or that's like, you know, way further in the textbook? 764. Isn't that like the appendix? Seven. Yeah, you're missing 1 0 in the yen there. $200. Yeah. Again, if you ever have the chance to go to Comic Market, go every day, but go both to the industry and the fan work area. It's separate lines. There's a specific section of the convention hall is dedicated to industry booths, and then there's one dedicated to like fan like clubs, you know, those kind of booths. 764. Where's 764? Must be here then. Okay. So I don't think that's really correct. That 764 page number is really correct, but yeah, I can't remember what character it was. But it was the cover, and I'm pretty sure it was the official illustrator, or if not, you know, it was someone famous. And I didn't know who the illustrator was, but I just distinctly remember I was walking around the shutter booths. So basically, or I guess not the shutter, but like the wall booths. So basically, the way it works, or just on average, is that if you go to Comic Market, and you might already know this, but people that get booths along the wall tend to be the really famous people. But yeah, so I remember I was being circulated because I was trying to get to the other side of the hall, and I kind of had to follow the crowd, you know. Well, you kind of have to. You don't want to be the dick that, you know, breaks the line. But anyway, so I was following along the edge of so we had to go like kind of go all the way around the hall, and I remember going by one of the wall booths, and and I remember seeing that hug pillow cover for $200. I don't know what character it was. It wasn't Toho, because that would have been obvious, I think. It was in fact, that wasn't even the Toho day. I never go on the days with that are dedicated to like Toho. It might have been, I'm pretty sure some anime, but anyway, yeah, it was 20,000 yen, and I was like, man, 20,000 yen, that means I could buy like 20,000 yen means I could buy two dojins would be 1,000. So 4 dojins would be 2,000. So 40 dojins. I could buy 40 dojins for the cost of that pill. You know, I was thinking, because each dojin is about like 500 yen, right? So I was like, man, I could buy like, you know, a few dozen dojins with that is really what I was thinking. But yeah, but you know, the thing is though that there were people at that booth, so I'm pretty sure people were buying it. So clearly, you know, there is demand even at that price point. So yeah, okay, so K2Z, and they're saying if you set K2 to 0, you get the result on page 761. Oh, okay, so if the density is a constant, you should get a value. In this case, you get something else. Okay, so 10.5 says a uniform solid hemisphere of radius r. Okay. Of course, it's no longer a uniform solid hemisphere. It's a non-uniform solid hemisphere with density rho equals k1 plus k2z. So in other words, the density increases as you go higher in the hemisphere. So it's like the opposite of like a mound of sand or something. Okay. Yeah, and I'm not going to actually do this question today. I'm just going to set it up so I can have it on my mind. Flat base on the xy plane. Y, x, z. There. Rho, use the result from problem 10.4 to find the center of mass. The result from 10.4 is that, yeah. Man, I really want to go to Comic Market again, though. As hectic as it was, it is an experience, man. I think I'll probably get a hotel next time, though. I really messed up well, I guess not the last couple times, but it's like I really messed up well, basically what I did was I messed up and then I got used to it. So was it? It was it must have been like, I don't know how many years ago now it was, but a while ago. Maybe not a while ago, but maybe like the third time I went. I messed up my hotel booking, so I ended up not having a place to stay overnight, and I had arrived the day before in Tokyo. So I kind of was like, shit, what do I do? So I was just kind of walking around, and I overheard that people actually line up from like the night before. So I ended up asking some staff. I told them like, yeah, so I straight up messed up my hotel booking, and I heard you can like line up ahead of time. Can I just do that? And they basically are like, well, technically you're not supposed to, but I also do know that they're lining up in the parking lot over there. So he was nice about it. But I realized as long as I can take a shower between each day, there's no reason for me to, because I can sleep in, sitting in place. So that's what everyone that's in line does. They just sleep in place in line. So I ended up doing that, but I don't think I can really do that again. I don't want to get my dojins so badly that I'd have to wait in line. Because every year I thought, at the time I was like, oh man, I don't want to miss a single one. But inevitably every year I would always miss out on a couple. And thinking back on it, it's like I don't really miss not being able to. Okay, there's two books that I still am like, I'm still sore about not being able to buy. But besides those two, it's not that big a deal. So to miss it. Yeah. Right. So we used 10.4. So anyway, yeah, I was just thinking, yeah. So next time I go, I'm definitely booking a hotel. I don't know where, I don't know how, but I might even just book something far away and then just take the first train in the morning to the station, because even then you can get in like by 11:30 about, and then general open, they open all the gates at I believe 12 o'clock. So you could get up early in the morning, or you can just wait until 12 o'clock until when they open up the general or they open up the main gates. Yeah, it's not a big deal. Yeah. All right, so use the result from 10.4 to find the center of mass. I believe this is just taking rho. So technically I should change this to triple integral r squared sine theta. Where's rho? Well, I think, okay, let me double check this actually. Okay, if the mass is distributed through a volume as here, the integral would be a volume integral with dm equals rho dv. Oh, that's what I'm missing. Okay, yeah. So r squared sine theta dr dv d theta is going to be dv. So we need to tack on rho into that. And does rho just function as the f of r theta and phi here? Well, that doesn't make sense because we're given rho as k1 plus k2z, so that's in Cartesian coordinates. Let's just look at Slater. actually, sorry, I'm getting a bit of a headache, so I think I'm gonna call it a day here. Rho equals m over Oh, right, their rho is m over v because, that's that. But my rho should just be kx, or sorry, no, k1 plus k2z. So I'll have to convert z into polar coordinates, and then I think I can just shove it in. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So anyway, I don't know who's left. Feel free to mention it, but I assume Brass and I don't know, Skullmeat or Konosuba, somewhere along that area. I know Reiner headed out earlier, so yeah. So yeah, everyone that's lurking or not lurking or whatever, thanks for staying till the end. Sorry, stretch my neck, stretch my back, pull some random muscles. Thanks for staying till the end. Yeah, no, I usually draw in the evening, but or after I'm done studying, but today I have a little bit of a headache again, so I think I'm gonna hold off on that. I'm actually I'm a little bit dissatisfied with how I've colored the hair on the model update, but it's reached the point where if I get any more picky about this, I'm not gonna have anything done in time. So I think for anyone that knows what the model update looked last time, it's basically that. I also I realized I was subconsciously making the hair really similar to Natsuhiro Matsudi's. So I ended up just kind of lowering the saturation on the colors that I chose. I made it kind of more silverish. I think that'll be okay. It'll be distinct enough. And yeah, I just don't want to subconsciously copy her design. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, so everyone, take care, stay safe. Thanks for coming by. We're halfway through the week, so hang in there. Yeah. So yeah, I guess have a good evening. Oh yeah, Konosuba, there you are. Yeah, okay. So yeah, お疲れ、おやすみ、終わり。ポチ。